Why, hello there, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and today, well, I thought to, branch out, from my pull list, I've decided to start, doing reviews on Deadpool from the Marvel Now. Yay. So, some backstory. I've been a fan of Deadpool for a while, starting with all this, and now, when they announced that they were doing Deadpool again, back in 2012, I was like, hey, cool, because, I was kind of lost with all of, the Daniel Way stuff from, that run, so I was kind of confused and lost, and so I'm not that smart back then, so I was like, ugh. So, I was like, hey, that's a cool jumping off point, because take a look at that cover. That's Deadpool for you. Kittens from monsters, Godzillas, and more guns than possible, so it's just Deadpool. It's zany, it's funny, and it's serious and dark. So I'm like, hey, yeah, let's go do that. So this is the first issue. I've been following Deadpool for a while, so I'm gonna be doing all this backlog stuff. And yeah, that's a helicopter over my house, dear God. So jumping right in, it's this monologuing, there's this guy. He's a crazy kind of ex-SHIELD agent. And he just goes and revives all the dead presidents in order to fix the world, except Captain America. He just goes over and stops him, except he kind of kills zombie Harry Truman. So that's kind of bad publicity when Captain America goes killing a president. That's kind of bad. So SHIELD, they're just like, okay, this guy, this one agent, he's like Agent Gorman, he tells this one woman, Agent Preston, to just, get on this, just handle this, so we don't, stuff happens, And then we cut down to Manhattan, dear God, Manhattan, what's going on today? And so, there's this, monster thing, Godzilla going through, destroying everything from the cover, and out bursts Deadpool out of its gut, cutting his way out, and there's Thor in there with him, and he's like, hey, Thor, nice team up, and Thor's just like, we did not team up, and then he just flies away, and then Deadpool's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be on vacation, and he kind of gives this little sum up on a little history tidbit on who he is as a character to this random firefighter, and confirmed, he's Canadian, yay. And then, zombie FDR just rolls up in a wheelchair, obviously stolen from, some 5-year-old in a wheelchair, and is just like, I'm FDR, and I'm cleaning up the streets. Except, he's kind of killing people. He kills a cop, and then Deadpool just riddles him with bullets. And then one thing leads to another. They're in, the subway system, and Deadpool kills zombie FDR in front of SHIELD, and they're just like, hey, Deadpool, would you like a job? And Deadpool's like, yes, because I want to be a part of a team. Yes. And so, Deadpool, he gets, they kind of tell him that they need him to kill the zombie presidents because they don't want to use any other heroes because no one likes Deadpool in the Marvel Universe. That's a little tear right there. No one likes Deadpool, but we love him. We love him. So he just bursts into, Liberty Hall, where all the zombie presidents are kind of gathered, except for that one guy right there. I can't remember him off the top of my head, but he's one of the presidents who's still alive, so yay. That's funny. And then freaking Abraham Lincoln bursts out of nowhere and just shoots Deadpool in the back of the head now. That's awesome. That there. And he just even adds, I've always wanted to do that. That's funny. And then the zombie presidents say, we're going to destroy this country and start anew. And that's the end of the issue. This was basically an awesome jumping on point for Deadpool, for fans new and old. It's basically something crazy, unordinary, thrown in with the zaniness that is Deadpool and his insanity and seriousness provided by SHIELD. It's just an excellent comic. It's Yeah, so I think you can get it in trade now. This I got back in 2012, but it's sold out. This was like a second printing, so the art itself is awesome. Posehn and Dugan, those guys, they know how to write Deadpool. They write them better than, like, the last time I could, the last time, like, I could say there was a good Deadpool writer was, like, Joe Kelly from his Deadpool run. Yeah. And, yeah, Posehn and Dugan, they really illustrate the fact that Deadpool, he's a serious guy sometimes, but he's also, he's a funny guy, and he's a serious guy, because he's that messed up. And, yeah, so it's a great read. I advise, if you find it somewhere, get it in trade, because it's cool. My name's Depth Charge 2030, and I'll see you all later.